Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me on Facebook Live on a Saturday. I don't normally come to you on a Saturday afternoon, well, no, Saturday morning, it's still Saturday morning, it's 11 o'clock. I usually come to you every other Sunday. But I missed last week because I just had so much to do. It was the last couple of weeks have been a little bit crazy. So I thought, we launched a brand new annual catalogue yesterday. This fabulous one. So I thought I would come and see and do a Facebook Live today, and then one again next Sunday. So we'll get back into pattern next week. But I have lots and lots to share with you. I have a fabulous project that I haven't actually, I've got everything for, but I haven't actually made yet, so that should be interesting. And I have a couple of giveaways. I've got my coffee today because it's been a very long morning. I got up about 6 on a Saturday, which is not fun. But James went off to work that early, and I had a lot to do. First, I was at work yesterday, so today is the first day of my month of June. And I do quite a few things on the first day of the month, like customer thank you cards and tracking all my stats and orders and social media things. And so I've done all that. I've had a blog hop go live this morning, which went live at 10. I haven't put the picture here on Facebook yet, but I will do this afternoon. But you can check it out on my blog, and just lots to do. So, shall we get on with some really important things? Because I have a bag. It's a box. I have a fabulous box here of fun giveaway prizes. So, let's get started. Coffee is important this morning. I am, of course, using my fabulous Stampin' Up mug, because it's the only mug I use in my craft room, because I'm stamping, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Up one. So the first thing is, every time I do a Facebook Live, I always give something away. And last time, which would be 3 weeks ago now, the prize was the Colour Theory paper and the glitter enamel dots, and these have now retired. Oh, and my computer is still switched on, so I apologise if you're going to hear weird noises, because I don't think I've put Do Not Disturb on my phone either. Plus the card that we made 3 weeks ago. Hello, Julie. So I have all the names in my little bowl. Actually, my little bowl is now not quite big enough. So shall we draw a winner for that first? I've got one. We have got the lovely, it's Wendy again. Now, Wendy won last week. Last time out. This is not a fix. There are others. Wendy, I will send you something, honey, but I'm going to throw another name out because you did win last time. Which is, I don't mind people winning more than once, but... Oh, and I've pulled 2. Right, we have got the lovely Karen MacDonald. So, Karen, if you can drop me a message with your address on Lovely, and I shall pop those into the post for you. Pop your name on there so I won't forget. This week's Facebook Live prize is a pack of the Wood Textures Designer Series paper and some of the black rhinestones, which are sadly retired, but they're fabulous, and I have a stash, so I'm going to give you some of those. To enter, all you need to do is either like this video on Facebook or leave a comment here on Facebook. Now, if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, if you can pop over to my Facebook page and like and comment on the Facebook video. The reason being, if you comment on YouTube, I can't see, one, where you are, because this has got to go to someone in Europe, either the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands. I can't send this to America, so I need to know that you are in the UK or one of those 5 countries. It's easy to do that on Facebook, so Facebook only, please. But that is this week's Facebook Live giveaway. I have another giveaway for you this week. This is going to get confusing. I apologise. You've got a week to enter that one, because my next Facebook Live is next Sunday. The next one is going to last all month, the whole month of June. You've got loads of chances to win this. Yesterday was my 4-year Stampiversary. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 4 whole years, and I have loved every single second of it. To celebrate, I have a fun giveaway for you. There's a stamp set, can you tell? To enter this one, you need to leave a comment on any blog post in June. You get 1 entry per comment, so there will be a blog post every day in June, because I'm a little bit mental. So either there are 30 chances to win, or if you place an order, you will get 5 entries. I apologise for my horribly dirty hands. I've been stamping this morning, can you tell? I will put all the details about it over on my blog. But there is the Love What You Do stamp set, along with the lovely floral dynamic embossing folder, and that gorgeous Grove, because I can't get the name of that one in my head. Hello, Liz. Ink pad. So that is my Stampiversary giveaway. That will close on the 30th of June. Like I said, all the information will be on my blog. The information for that will be in the top description bar, or the one at the bottom if you're watching on YouTube. But it's not there at the moment because I couldn't get the technology to work. Because you just love a bit of technology first thing on a Saturday morning, don't you, when it doesn't play ball at all. I have a document, and I keep all my Facebook Live information in one document, and I keep it on OneDrive, so I can copy and paste it. Could I get OneDrive to load up my phone this morning? No, of course not. No. Right, another bit of housekeeping. Catalogues. I'm hoping that the ones I sent out last week have arrived by now. If you haven't got one and you want one, just there's a request a catalogue button on my blog, takes you to a form, order one. I have some more coming in on Monday, so they will go out beginning part of next week. If you've ordered one in the past week, you're in that batch, so you will get one hopefully, fingers crossed, by next Friday. Depending on how quickly my husband goes to the post office, because I don't do the post office anymore. My lovely husband does it for me instead. So, shall we make something? This is going to be a quicker Facebook Live today, because I have got mountains and mountains to do, and I've got to go out this afternoon to my brother's barbecue. Oh my goodness, it's not going to be fun at all. I'm dreading it. So, I have a card for you. I haven't made it yet. This is all I've got. All been cut. I'm hoping it works. So shall we tilt on down and get started? Right, let's turn you around first. But this is the point where I get too close to the camera. Turn you around, and you get to see all my messy tools and everything. There we go. I'll get there in the end. Right, let's get you looking in the right place. Lovely. So this card is going to use one of my absolute favourite sweets in the new catalogue, and that is Rooted in Nature. It is stunning. Look at that stamp set. It is absolutely gorgeous. This tree. I meant to pull out. Hold on a sec, because I meant to pull out a card that I made with it last week, and I forgot, because in the the mess of dealing with all of OneDrive not working, yeah, my plan went out the window. So I have a few cards to share with you as well, that I shared on my blog this week, and this is the one that I made with this sweet, and because I wanted to show, what is it called? Pineapple Punch with you. Last week was in colour week, so there is a card every day using a different in colour. It sort of, because I couldn't make a whole yellow card. I couldn't bring myself to do that. But this was Pineapple Punch Day, and we used the Rooted in Nature. This is repeat stamping, and I just love the fact that this sentiment fits into that tree. I think that's really cool. So this is the stamp set we're going to use today, and it comes with a fabulous set of dies as well. I'm not going to use any of the dies today, none at all, because getting my big shot up onto my desk is a bit of a nightmare. So we're going to keep it with simple stamping, but I do want to share the dies with you because they are very special. These 3 dies here, and I will do a Make It Monday probably with this in the future. These are embossing dies. They don't cut at all, they just emboss. And we now have, Stampin' Up released yesterday, part of the new catalogue, a fabulous set of embossing pads and mats and things that work really well with this. So if you're going to get this bundle, I would urge you to grab the embossing die, Big Shot embossing mat set, or whatever it's called, just because yeah, it's easier to do. Liz, no, a pineapple punch card is just, I think, would be too much. Please, I'd love to see it. I really would, because I think yeah, it would be too much. Oh dear, right. More coffee, definitely more coffee. I'm not using pineapple punch today. I'm not. I have pulled out the designer series paper, and this designer series paper is called Nature's Poem, and it's beautiful. And one of the colours in it is Blackberry Bliss. Now, if you've been around with me for a little while, you will know about my love affair with Blackberry Bliss and how absolutely devastated I was when it retired. Well, it's back as part of that fabulous colour refresh, which I did have a printed document of. Organised me, you know. It's here, look at it, it's one of our new Regal colours, and it's come back along with all of these other fabulous colours. I am loving creating with these. I have just made a card for a blog hop in a couple of weeks' time that uses loads of these colours. We've got, this is beautiful, Mango Melody. I cannot wait to have a proper play with that. Granny Apple Green is becoming a quick favourite. Poppy Parade is stunning. That is a colour that might have been around before, but is way before my time. And Shaded Spruce, because that is actually, where's it gone? That, my pineapple punch card, that is Shaded Spruce. And it's just beautiful. I love it. Love it. So, we've got Blackberry Bliss back. And I've paired it with Petal Pink here, because this is the paper. Look at it, it's just so beautiful. And you can see my horrendous, oh, look at that. You get sign of a true stamper. You've got thumbs that are multicoloured. I'm going to go to this barbecue this afternoon, and somebody's going to think I've massacred somebody, because it's just, I'm covered. Right, so this is we're going to do, it's a dinky little card we're going to make today. This is my super special gatefold card. And that's what I'm calling it, but it is dinky. So I do have the measurements. I've written everything out. I've been really organised. Look, and I will print when I type this up, which will probably be tomorrow. Like I said, I've got lots to do this afternoon. When I type this up, I will make sure the measurements go on. But yeah, shall we get started, because I'm waffling. So this is a piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock that measures 9 centimetres by 27. All of these measurements today are going to be in centimetres, because trying to do the imperial measurements made my brain hurt. So I'm sticking with metric today. Unusual for me, but that's the way it's going to work. And I'm going to bring in my Stampin' trimmer. The reason being that I can then score this piece of cardstock without trying to convert it into imperial, because I haven't got the metric plate for my Simply Scored. So, Blackberry Bliss cardstock measures 9 centimetres by 27, and we're going to score along the long edge at 4.5, 9 centimetres, 18 centimetres, and 22.5. Liz, if you want to make an imperial version of this card, honey, go for it. It made my brain ache. I'm sure it is perfectly possible. I just, this morning, I had this card in my head for about a week. Yeah, it finally I cut, that's why I haven't made it yet, because I haven't had time. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold, so you've got kind of 4 score lines. We're going to fold these middle 2 first. We're going to fold them inwards, she says, when she realises that she hasn't quite scored them properly. There we go. Liz, I work quite often in both metric and imperial. I will, if my boxes, if I ever make a box, you'll find that it's centimetres cut out and then scored in inches, or it's centimetres by inch measurements, and I just go with whatever's the most convenient. This is the sort of size I want it to be. Pick the measurement that's closest to that size. So we have got our kind of, that makes sense? Probably not, because my brain isn't functioning at all today. Then we've got these 2 score lines on the edges. We're going to fold those outwards. like so. So fold that in, fold that out. Can you see? Look how dinky is this? It's so dinky. Look at that. I think this is cool. I was proper impressed. I found this on a on Pinterest a few weeks ago and thought I need to make that. Did I actually manage to do anything with it? No. So this is how I've ended up doing it this morning. So the next thing, I have lots of little pieces of cardstock because this card is so dinky. So we have got 4 pieces of that lovely designer series paper that measure 3.5 centimetres by 8. Then I've got 4 pieces of Whisper White that we're going to map those onto, like that. That measure 4 centimetres by 8.5. And then I've got 2 squares coming. Oh, see, I'm reading and I can't do this. Me and Facebook Live are interesting, aren't they? There's 2 panels and I'm going to go into those in a minute. That's how my brain's going to work. So let's get these pieces of designer series paper onto our pieces of Whisper White. And these are going to go on our kind of leaves, the gates of our gatefold card. Oh, it's been a very, very long week. For all it has been bank holiday week, and we've only actually had a 4-day working week here in the UK. I've had one of those weeks where it's just been insane. My new job is going really, really well, but I had 2 nights in a hotel beginning of the week, which was great because I got loads of work done. But it was such a saga. But I had no breakfast for 2 days because the breakfast was so horrendous that it just... I went down the first day, thought, well, I'm not eating this, it was awful. And then the second day, I just didn't bother. Right, so we're going to put these then onto our card base. I'm going to lay this back out flat because it's easier to do it that way. So... those on there, and you could, if you were, kind of paying more attention than I am, make this so that all of these pieces kind of match, because you're going to cut them from one piece of designer series paper. You could cut them in a line. I haven't done that. I sometimes do that, where I cut the paper and so it'll all match up. Haven't done that today. If any of this matches, it's pure fluke. No, it doesn't. Right. Then I've got a piece for the inside, and I've got a piece of Petal Pink cardstock that measures, or should measure, 8.5 by 8.5, and a piece of Whisper White that measures 8 by 8. So let's get these pieces, get the Petal Pink one on first, and then we might need to do some stamping, mightn't we, because I haven't actually stamped anything yet. So... and then there's another square and a piece of Whisper White, and that's 7.5 by 7.5 and 7 by 7. So they're going to go out. They're going to stick on in a minute. So let's just... I think I might use that fabulous tree. And let's have You Are Wonderful, because you are all wonderful. Everybody that's watching today is wonderful. None of you are laughing at me for my horrendous mess that I'm making of a piece of cardstock. Love you all. So let's have... I know that we wouldn't normally have pink trees, but I'm using artistic license today. And I'm going to throw ink pads at myself now. Both of these, because they are returning our new colours that I have in the new style ink pad, which are very exciting. Loving these. They are wonderful. They open a little bit differently from the old ones. They open like a compact, so you literally just need to put your thumb in that groove there and push, and then they do slide back. Now when they're new, they are a little bit stiff. Mine are starting to ease up because I love this colour. It's not that different from the colours, the other pale pink colours we've got or had already, but I still love it. So pink trees. I'm just going to stamp that one half on and half off. Look at that. Thank you, Danita, you're very sweet. I'm sure that everybody else is laughing at me. And we're going to repeat that the exact same thing with that half on half off tree on the other piece. Like so. The cardstock comes out pink, and the ink, I don't know, is more flesh toned in my opinion. That might just be me though. And then we just need our sentiments. I'm going to grab Blackberry Bliss. Now me, like I said, I love Blackberry Bliss, but it is one of those colours that I end up with everywhere. I don't know if other people have colours like that where you end up, your fingers automatically go in it. That very well might just be me. This morning one of the reasons why I'm covered in Poppy Parade ink is because I managed to try and pick up an ink pad by the sponge, which doesn't work. You just end up covered in ink. Right, we are nearly done. So I'm going to pop some snail onto the back of that piece that's going to go on the inside of our gatefold. Like so. And then that one is going to go on there like that. Oh, love this. Then shall I snail or dimensionals? I think dimensionals, because I've got a bit of a dimensional thing at the minute. So where's my scissors gone? I am very frugal. I never throw these bits away. Always use all of the dimensional that you get. I'll put that on there, that about there. We're only going to stick onto one side, because if you stick over on both sides of this, we're never going to be able to open the card. So, there. Like that. Isn't that really cute? Really cute. The problem though, because I know where your brains are going, thinking it's cute, but that's not going to sit in a standard size envelope, is it? No, it's not. But you know what? I've already gone ahead and done that bit as well. So, because we do need an envelope for it, I've got exactly the same piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to use this side as the outside because it's Blackberry Bliss and it's beautiful. And I've grabbed my envelope punch board. Now, normally, when I'm creating an envelope with my envelope punch board, I use metric measurements because even oh bless, hello Finley, how are you? I use the inch measurements with my envelope punch board because I can see them, basically. But because this is all in metric, I've had to use metric. So, Liz is going to make this in imperial measurements for you and then give me them because it's too much for my brain. This piece of designer series paper is 15.6 centimetres square. And we are going to punch it at 7.8 centimetres. So, let me just 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Yeah, that's genuinely how I have to make things. It's why I use the metric imperial measurements, because it makes my brain hurt. Really does. Right. And we're going to just very quickly make this envelope, because you can make I whip envelopes up really fast. Here we go. And we're going to round the corners because I don't want an envelope that's got harsh corners. Well, you've set that now, Liz. That's what I want to see onto Pineapple Punch Imperial version of my super special gatefold card, please. You've dropped yourself in it there, do you? Right. Let's get all those bits out of the way. Now, the other problem with making your own envelopes, and I don't know if anybody else has a solution, you may well do, because you're all wonderful, because you are, is sticking them down. Now, quite often I will fold that piece in, I'll put snail on these two pieces, like that, stick my card in there, and then I'll pop a glue dot on the inside here to keep it shut. Well, I thought today that I might do something slightly different. So, I have pulled out the Nature's Twine, which is part of the Nature's Poem Suite, and there is in here some Blackberry Bliss twine. Now it's not baker's twine because I think it's jute. I'm sure it says in the catalogue on the video somewhere. Well, it might just be in my head. But so instead, I am going to attempt to tie a bow around this. This is where this whole entire video is going to go horribly downhill. Right. So let's just that one in first, then those two, then that one. And I might need... Oh no, that'll work. There we go. So let's just... Because I think that, you know, if you're sending a special card, you want the envelope to be special too, don't you? So... And now, of course, you can't see my beautiful card, which I hadn't thought about when I, you know, decided I'd make an envelope. This stuff is lovely. And although I am incredibly bow challenged... If anybody has bow tying lessons, by the way, I'd really, really appreciate those. Because it just, yeah. This stuff's quite curly, actually, as well, because it's been sat on there for a while, on the spool. Look at that, I think that's not too bad, that. Quite impressed with myself. Doesn't take much. There we are. So that is my project for today, which now looks really boring, doesn't it? So let's slip this off, because it just slips off, and then you've got my lovely, cute little super special gatefold card. Thank you ever so much, everybody that has joined me live here on Facebook. Don't forget to join me again next time on the 10th of June. I will just grab my little cheat sheet because it is a new month, so we have a new club code. If you place an order with me in my online store, don't forget to add the club code to the box that says hostess code, and I will send you some extra special goodies. We have the fabulous Facebook Live giveaway prize. It's for anybody who lives in the UK, France, Germany, the Netherlands or Austria, and you leave a comment or like the video here on Facebook. You are in with a chance of winning this lovely prize of a pack of the Wood Texture Designer Series paper and a pack of black black rhinestone jewels, because I can't speak. And you've also got my fabulous Stampiversary giveaway prize as well, which is that fabulous stamp set, embossing folder and the ink pad. So if you want anything else from me, if you want one of those catalogues, just drop me a message and I will see you again next Sunday. Thanks ever so much for joining me. Bye for now.